Hello, welcome. This is Anna Breeze. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a card reading for the new energies of Pluto moving into Aquarius. If you've not heard about that, basically Pluto was in Capricorn and now it's moving into Aquarius, which is the sign of innovation, technology, and humanitarianism. So for those of us that are awakening and stepping into our higher purpose, the energies are aligned now for really supporting this new way of being, new Earth basically. And, you know, the old systems are collapsing of control. And so we have an opportunity here where we can really align with our own purpose, our own calling, and be supported in that. So today I thought I would just pull a couple of cards from the Shamanic medicine oracle and see what the messages are that want to come through for this Pluto in Aquarius energy. So let's see what messages want to come through for the collective regarding Pluto in Aquarius. Oh, there's a couple of cards that just fell out there. Interesting. Okay. So we have three cards that fell out. First one is four-legged and endurance is the message there. Interesting, with all the animals and a card that represents endurance. And then we have birds and freedom. So what I was talking about there, you know, the ability to step into the alignment of what we feel most called to do is this represented by the energy of freedom, isn't it? The ability to go, to be as free as the birds in a way. We're going to go deeper into these messages, by the way. I just thought I'd have a quick overview. And the other one is ancestors. And the message there is wisdom. So the wisdom of our ancestors are with us. Because as we move into this new age, this new earth, our ancestors are still with us. Our ancestors are rooting for us. So let's have a quick look. I'm not going to read the full meaning of these cards, but we'll start with the four-legged one, which was endurance, and see what wants to come through around that. I hope you're all doing well, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and share if you enjoy this content. This is a channel for exploring, awakening, and stepping into our life purpose. So, animal spirits have walked with you since your birth. They protect, guide, and wish to remind you that you can call upon their medicine at any time. They are offering you the endurance you need to carry on. They may also come to you in the physical form, so look out for visitations from a four-legged, such as a cat, dog, deer, or horse. They can turn up any time with a meaningful message, and it is wise to acknowledge them, as well as any four-legged animals that appear from the spirit world. Just because these power or totem animals aren't in their physical form doesn't mean they don't exist. Their energy lives on in the other worlds, and they're very much alive. Their energy, this card reminds you to ask for assistance and to be open to the animals around you. Hone their energies as they offer you the medicine they hold as a helping hand. Call upon the four-legged, who can give you the strength required to push forward now. I love this. So this is about animal spirits being with us, and that even in the non-physical realm, we have animal friends that continue to be part of our path. Another meaning here is you have a special gift and affinity with animals. Consider working with animals in some form. Your power animal is waiting to meet you in dreams and through meditation. An animal would benefit from your company and healing work. I'll greet you from the other side. Journey within, go for a ride. Endurance requires strength, valor. It comes to you. Hear lions roar. Okay, so if that resonates with you, you can actually do a meditation and ask to connect with your power animals, your spirit guides, or maybe you have a dog or a cat in your life that is very important to you. I personally believe that our connection with animals is a very sacred and powerful one, and I talk a lot about that in my book, The Wise Method, Awakening Earth Stewards in Unity and Purpose. My path, my own spiritual path, has definitely been supported and influenced by animals and animal friends in the physical and in the non-physical realms. So that's for some of you that are feeling that connection with the animals today. Know that the animals are around you, they are supporting you, and they are there if you want to ask for their support or question. Okay. And it's also, if you think about 4 legs, a table has 4 legs. So it represents the symbolism of stability and power and strength. And if any of you are feeling tired right now, this is your sign that, you have the strength to carry on. You have the strength to keep going, and you can call upon maybe an animal symbol. Could be a tiger, a lion, one that represents strength and endurance to you. So that's what this card is talking about today. Thank you animal friends. Okay, in fact, it's interesting because we have a second card, which is birds, freedom. I've actually put the bird feeder out today, so this is definitely resonating with me. They really got tucked into the food, all the nuts. A group of jackdaws came round, and some of them were picking away at the seeds and the nuts, and some of them were falling out the feeder, and there was a group below just waiting to catch all the seeds. So they were working as a team to get their seeds. Okay, so birds, freedom. Let's see what message wants to come through here. We had some snow here today on the Isle of Bute in Scotland, which was really beautiful as well. And actually I was called out in the morning to help a pigeon. Someone had found a pigeon in their garden that was needing a bit of help. But when I went there, I couldn't find it. So hopefully it's doing okay. And it's interesting because I love animals very much, but sometimes I also trust nature, and that in certain situations, if an animal is able to have protection from the elements and other predators and is, in a hedge and protected and warm, then sometimes, maybe that's just nature's way of taking care of its own. And we have to respect that and sometimes accept the outcome of nature. So birds, freedom. Your soul is longing to soar like a bird high in the sky. It sings as a caged bird a song of freedom. You are being urged to sharpen your senses and be watchful. Spirit has been sending you messages in the form of falling feathers and ornithomancy. I don't know, it's a big long word. Ornithomancy, divining through the observation of birds, cries and behaviours. This card has flown in now and taps on your window pane, so fling the doors wide open and let fresh air circulate. You have been cooped up for quite long enough. It is time to spread your wings and go searching for adventure. Opportunity awaits as a new horizon beckons. See the world from a bird's eye point of view and break free from entrapment. Escape from the chains that prevent you from speaking your truth. It is time for you to be heard, to have the freedom to make your own choices and be responsible for making decisions, never minding whether they are right or wrong. Right now it is having the freedom to make a choice that will set you well and truly free. Okay, so this is about really expanding your awareness and breaking free from old belief systems that maybe made you feel trapped and unable to move. It's a bit like the Ten of Swords card. So this is about moving through these feelings of entrapment, or where we put our own limitations on ourselves. So allow the energy of the birds to show you that it's time to fly free. It's time to walk through a portal, a gateway, an opening. It says, have courage and walk through it. You are soaring high right now. Don't let others bring you down. Sharpen your senses to the messages around you. Take steps to leave a difficult situation. Make a decision. Freedom awaits. In each direction, watch us fly. We send a message from the sky. Receive our feathers, hear our sound. Fly through life. Now freedom's found. Yeah, so I think that speaks for itself. Open the windows, let the fresh air in. Maybe do some house cleaning. Clear out the cobwebs a little bit. But if you've been feeling stuck, maybe it's time to spread those wings and to do something, get out of your comfort zone, do something that you've never done before, and do what makes you feel free. You're no longer trapped. And again, this movement of Pluto and Aquarius, where the old systems are falling through, and there's a new age of innovation and humanitarianism opening up, so that we can walk through that portal and start creating new Earth on this planet. So the template for that is here now, and each one of us is being supported. And while I'm on that subject, if you feel like you would like support and one-to-one holistic life coaching with me, check out the links in the description below. Okay, our third card is Ancestors and Wisdom. So let's see what the ancestors want to tell us. I hope you're all doing well where you are just now in the world. It is winter here in Scotland, and it's been snowy today. I also had a little robin experience yesterday. I was going up to my partner's flat, and it was all the way up this spiral staircase, and on the top landing was a little robin just at the foot of his door. So I told him about it, but while the robin was there, I didn't want to scare it. So I managed to escort it all the way back down the winding staircase and out into the back garden. But I know there's a lot of spiritual meanings to do with robins appearing, and it can signify a loved one getting in touch with you, or just support from the spirit world and our ancestors in some sense. So that's messages for some of you. Okay, so ancestors and wisdom. The ancestors are our spiritual kin. They are the ones who walked before us and in some way helped shape the lives we lead today. You are being asked to honor the ancestors, to keep their memory and spirits alive, and to give thanks to them. Many indigenous peoples and cultures around the world do this. In following this tradition, you are partaking in a timeless connection through which the ancestors can impart their wisdom and assist you with your spiritual journey. Put flowers on a loved one's grave, or give thanks to the ancestor whose qualities you've acquired. You may wish to dedicate a small altar with pictures of past loved ones in honor of their memory, and light candles in remembrance of them. Honoring those who have walked before you and understanding their ways will help you to release hurts and pains. Healing ancestral lines can enable you to break free of destructive patterns and step into the freedom your soul yearns for, to be whole, wise, and complete, which you already are, by the way. Call upon the wisdom of the ancestors and honor yourself for never giving up as you walk wisely in their footsteps. So our ancestors are with us. They are supporting you. And this seems to be reminding us to just give thanks and remember them. And even if you need to call upon them. And I feel it ties in a little bit with the bird message, which is almost, and the animals, because it was talking about the animals that were also not in the physical world, but in the non-physical world. So we have our non-physical ancestors and also our animal spirits around us. It seems to suggest lighting a candle in remembrance and honouring of our ancestors. It can also mean someone from your past turns up and investigate your ancestral lineage. You are watched over by a deceased loved one. A past life issue needs to be resolved. A visit to your homeland holds answers. Once made like you of blood and bone, from earth but now to spirit flown, honour who we truly are, wisdom claimed to take you far. It's time to listen, act, and restore the spiritual practices of the ancients. Really beautiful. Call upon the wisdom of the ancestors and honour yourself for never giving up as you walk wisely in their footsteps. I feel like this is a message of encouragement. All the messages here today, the animals, the birds, and our ancestors, if you notice that all those, in the shamanic tradition, it's like all those beings are interconnected and are, intertwined with our existence here on this plane in this lifetime. So we're all interconnected. It could also be suggesting what's coming through is healing the past, our past lineage. Because we carry, sometimes in this lifetime, we might be carrying some of the unresolved issues in our own family lineage. So there are ways that you can clear that through the power of forgiveness, Ho'oponopono, and also through intention and energy healing practices, some of which I cover in my course, the WISE method, and also are mentioned in my book. But yes, if you feel like you're on this path of awakening and healing and would like to go deeper into that, to maybe resolve some of the past conditioning, belief systems that we've perhaps inherited from our ancestors or even just our parents in this lifetime and our education system, that is part of the awakening journey, is to heal anything that we've, where we're holding ourselves back in this lifetime, where we're living in fear or anxiety and not being able to move forward in our own lives now. And some of these past pains and hurts can affect our relationships, our work, our mission, and that kind of thing. And sometimes even just subconscious beliefs that we don't realize are doing that. So it's important that we try and clear some of those through our own inner healing work. And a lot of these things just naturally fall away anyway when we're awakening and focusing on positive affirmations and just living a life of integrity and being true to our soul, taking time to meditate and connect with Source. But if you would like to explore that with me, there'll be some links in the description below. So I hope you got something out of that today. I thought that was a really beautiful reading, and the energies overall just seemed very supportive of, breaking free from limitation and being able to give our thanks and respect to our ancestors, to those that have come before us, because we wouldn't be here without them. So every day that we walk in our lives is in homage really to our ancestors and our lineage. And remember that you have spirit friends, people in the spirit world, animals in the spirit world, angels, guides that you can call upon at any time to help you. So if you're feeling stuck or a bit lost, don't forget that you can call out to those souls and spirits that can assist you. Okay, without much further ado, if you need any help, one-to-one holistic life coaching, all descriptions, all links are in the description below. And meanwhile, I want to send you love and light for a wonderful weekend coming up and week ahead. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Love and light.